Hello strangers, we have dropped off the face of the earth once again, and we just thought it was by time we did a quick update, let you know where we've been. Huge apologies, we disappeared again. We're really not in the habit of doing YouTube videos. Just doesn't come naturally to us at all. We're going to try and change that. We just wanted to do a really quick video to let you know where the hell we've been, what have we been doing, and what our plans are. So, where have we been?
Where have we been? Interesting question. So, we left you on the last video in Yorkshire, converting this van. Before we knew it, 6 months later, we haven't updated the YouTube channel. But basically, we had to move between the workshop in Yorkshire to another workshop to finish the van. Took us about 2.5 months in total, and then we got the van to a situation where we were pretty much happy with it, and then there was a gap in all the lockdown restrictions, so we got a chance to head to Scotland, didn't we, in our finished, or what we thought was our finished van. So we spent a couple of months touring around Scotland. We did the North Coast 500 route and visited several other places that we wanted to see.
You may have seen some of that through our Instagram account.
Yeah, we're much better, or Heather's much better at updating the Instagram, so we'll put a link to that in the description. So if we ever vanish again, then at least you've got the Instagram to keep you updated. If you're worried about us, think, oh, what's happened to them two? Where have they gone? So yeah, but then after a couple of months touring around Scotland, there were more lockdown restrictions. Scotland basically said we don't want any English people in the country, so we had to do one back to England. And we'd realised on the trip that there were several things about the conversion that we weren't completely happy with, or we wanted to redo them, upgrade. So we cracked on with that for a bit, didn't we?
Yeah. So we headed back to a family member's workshop and started the whole project of upgrading and finishing the van to a point where we're totally happy. We've been living in the van for how long? 6 months now? Almost 8 months, isn't it? Almost 8 months, and we're completely, comfortably, happily living in here. Obviously when you're living in a van full time, you do find little things that you can improve, just like home improvements. It's no different when you live in a van. There's little changes, little things that you can do to make your life easier, so we've been focusing on that while we can. We've had nothing but time really. We're also using this time during lockdown to earn a bit of money. Joe's been developing some online incomes, which is going really, really well. Hopefully we're going to continue with that once we get on the road again, if that ever happens. I've been working for my family, which is pretty much full time, so we've really not had a lot of spare time, hence the lack of videos and updates really. We just thought it'd be interesting to hear how Brexit and COVID has affected us as van dwellers. It has been quite a major change. Well, I mean it hasn't really, but it's been a major consideration obviously for anybody that travels or lives a slightly alternative lifestyle. Ultimately COVID really did cost us our job. We had our hours limited on the campsite in Cornwall where we'd been working for 2 to 3 years. So due to COVID the campsite closed down. We had to decide whether we wanted to continue with minimal hours or just stop completely and take some time for us, focus on the van, and that's what we decided to do. And no regrets, it's been great. We've had some time to reflect on our lives and to finish the van and to just relax, which has been really nice.
Yeah, with Brexit we haven't really had a chance to see how it's affected travel, because obviously we can't go anywhere at the moment anyway because of COVID, but we think the pets, the time that we can spend touring around Europe, things like that, will be affected, but we'll probably make a video further down the line about exactly how Brexit's changing our travel. If it has changed it, hopefully it won't affect it too much.
So if you were thinking about maybe converting a van this year, and maybe you've been put off because of Brexit, it's really not going to change that much. Obviously it's going to be a little bit more expensive, there'll be a bit more paperwork if you're travelling with a pet, but other than that, you've just got to plan ahead, maybe plan your journey a bit differently. You don't have the same freedom that we had.
More paperwork probably will be the main thing. Okay, so the plans for the rest of this year are to keep earning money whilst we can, whilst the lockdown is in place, and then hopefully by June we can do a bit of travelling, whether that's in this country or abroad. We don't know yet, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah,
we're maybe thinking if we can't go overseas, then maybe driving around Wales. Maybe driving around Wales, maybe heading down to Cornwall for the summer months if it's not too busy, but we're thinking it's going to be
everyone else will be planning.
Crazy.
Yeah, so maybe even Wales is going to be mad, isn't it? But
it's a difficult situation.
I'll have to go somewhere like Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah.
Where the crowds aren't going to be. Probably
Alternatively, actually, we were thinking about doing quite an intensive hiking trip. So we'll take the van, maybe do some round routes, bit of camping.
Some hiking and camping, yeah.
Yeah. So I know we've said it loads of times before, but we're going to really, really try, and we don't have any excuses. We're going to try to release a video once a week, and that's quite a commitment. We've got plans, we've got notepads, we're a bit more organised this time. So for the next video we're planning to just do a major progress update. So we're just going to show you around the entire layout. I know you've seen it probably on Instagram if you follow me there, but it would be nice, I guess, to see it in 3D, see how it feels when we're moving around in here. We're really happy with the layout, so we're quite keen to show you around.
Yep, so the next video which we'll put up this weekend is going to be just an update on the progress that we've made with the van. We're not calling it a final tour because, as we say, there's bits that we're not happy with that aren't finished yet.
Yeah.
There's still some changes that we want to make, so it's just going to be a major update on what the van looks like now, where we are with it. Yeah, so like and subscribe this video and then brace yourselves for the next one because it's coming.
About Blue, she thinks she's one of us, clearly. She's it looks like she's just staring at the camera, but actually she's looking at squirrels and all types of birds. We're in a foresty area, so she's got lots of entertainment, but that works quite well with where the camera is.
Yep. But yeah, see you this weekend with some more shots of the van.